But now, Mr. Remo Demo, it is time for the first best of 5 in this tournament, the Winnerbracket Final. None of these players have lost a single series thus far, and in Foggy's case, he didn't even tech to tier 2 once.
Yeah, this was pretty crazy. We do expect that to change now, finally, because now we're stepping onto the big stage, right? Best of 3s are over, boys. It's time for best of 5s.
True that. Do we have the map? The first map in this Orc versus Night Elf is Concealed Hill. So we start where Focused and Happy were starting off as well. And there it looked really good for the Korean Orcs. And we have another Korean Orc in this series. It is Soin. Unlike every other tournament where Focus and Lin surpass him, he's the best Korean Orc in this tour. Can he go all the way? Whoever wins this Winnerbracket Final, not only does he go into the Grand Final, he also claims a 1-0 advantage in the best of 7. So high stakes, let's go.
All right, boys. Let's start this one off. So in the bottom left in the yellow, with the Blade Master, which is of course the norm. On some maps, we might see some Farseer, but certainly not here on Concealed Hill. Keeper for Foggy, and Huntress is certainly soon to come.
Alright, Happy is waiting in the lower bracket final. Ring of Protection first for Soin. Foggy moving pretty aggressively across the map, already going for the crab with a claw and a Huntress transition.
Nice with Scout in the south, was seeing what was going on, knows where the Blade Master is going. And the Blade is trying to steal or creep away the Merchant on the Night Elf side. With the Windwalk trick, you can do this very nicely. And Foggy, if he allows this, that's pretty unusual. Normally you want to try to punish that as the Night Elf, but I guess he feels, well, if I'm left alone and I can creep up, get to level 3, that's going to be valuable as well.
True. Sentry Ward's also very valuable to see timings, especially for an expansion, for Foggy to move out, coming in for the harass. Foggy, he had a pretty disappointing dream hack, I think, being eliminated early on in the playoffs. He wanted to go all the way. Maybe he can be defending his title here. Smaller-ish stage, but still very, very prestigious. Level 2 unlocked for Soin, though, and the first AP coming up. But Remo! Foggy's teching!
Oh my goodness. He's not staying on tier 1. Can you believe it? Blade Master shows up. Gonna get the first kill here on the Archer. Oh, almost a deny. But this AP, pretty damn close to finish. And I don't see a Scout. Oh, huge move. So canceling this AP would be enormous. But with Entangle?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
It will be very, very hurt. Of course, the Treants can eat other trees to heal up again. There might be another Entangle soon. Mana not available, but that's a lot of damage on the Blade Master.
Big moment. Really big moment. This doesn't really put Foggy far behind. This is a little trick you can throw in there in AP. But if the AP finishes, oh, then the headaches really begin. Once it starts shooting at the burrow and maybe a Grunt gets entangled. So very important for Soin to get this one. And if we take stock right now of this early game, looking pretty good for Soin, right? No AP trouble, reaches tier 2, didn't lose a Grunt. And the Keeper isn't even level 3 yet, or close to it. Honestly, this early game is looking far from great for Foggy.
Yeah, but you know what is looking great? Our bank account. We got 2 donations in quick succession. 50 euros by Gogo Plata. Much love, guys, he says. And Dono Push-Ups, 10 euro donation. I just want to say thank you for the countless hours of educating and entertaining. Love you both. Keep up the good work. That is incredibly sweet. From both of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Guys, you've been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Reggie, Renee, and Kirk, both subbing for the first time. Welcome. Soin's Blade Master, almost level 3 already. With lots of mana. Normally I'm a big fan of mirror image, Neo. I don't know if you know this, but indeed, I am a big fan. But if you get level 3 so early with so much mana, level 2 Windwalk can also be really good.
Yeah, especially on bigger maps like this where you have a lot of ground to cover. Sentry Ward in the main, so you don't have to check for that anymore. The tree had 50%, but a lot of mana, of course, available on the Keeper, so rather not attack this. Got a Treant for a bit. Alchemist on Foggy's side, of course. Moving into Soin's territory, and the Keeper is far away. Hold on. Is the damage enough?
Oh, Keeper returning. Okay, with the Entangle, he should be able to prevent this. Quite a bit of damage with the blade as well, but he should be safe. Staffing away, gonna be able to heal up then. But this seems like a pretty straightforward, simple game for Soin. He's just continuing to creep up. He knows the expansion is still pretty far away from the opponent. Hasn't lost anything yet. And now he's getting Shaman out. Honestly, this is when things get better for the Orc. Now that Shaman are coming.
Yeah, the dangerous state seems over. Here we see why. Because he can't purge against Entangle. Acid Bomb hurts, but it's only level 1, not for too much. The damage over time from Acid Bomb is really not the important thing. It's rather the minus armor in combination with some attacks, but the follow-ups attacks are not happening while the Blade Master keeps on hacking and slaying at this Tree of Life. He's a little lumberjack today.
Now the Alchemist has to return home to deal with his blade. Will force him away, but no creeping at all on the Alchemist. Level 1 with 0 experience. You want to get that guy to 3 quickly if you can, because the level 2 heal spray will be very much needed soon.
Keeper down to 1/3 as well. Is that, I was about to say, is that a town portal, but there's no hex. And he wants to save the purges for later. Actually, there was no purge. So Foggy, you are in a world of trouble. 8 minutes in, only now the second engine of war. Only now the tree moving over.
Yeah. And by the way, it just turned daytime, so it's going to be a long daytime without Moonjuice region. And this Keeper is looking mighty, mighty thirsty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. No more juice for a long time. Foggy's... It seems like he's in a bit of trouble here.
Incredible Blade Master play by Soin. Allowed by Foggy for a bit, but Soin gladly taking the invitation. Can't cancel the Engine of War for the second time, I guess, but also tries to save on the Telestaff cooldown. As he has Windwalk. There's no trouble at all.
Shadowhunter now close to level 3. Got a Talisman, which is actually really good for the Blade Master in the late game. This is going to be a tanky blade, and could be some very nice mirror images, which I think now should be the choice as we're starting to move into the later game stages. No peon moving over yet for Soin, by the way. Ah, okay, as I say it, there it goes. There's of course always an option also to be aggressive rather against the expansion, but the norm is to counter-expand. As Foggy is thinking about maybe going for a bit of an attack here, but Shadowhunter's level 3 already. And that level 3, of course, very strong against the Hunts.
I guess Foggy didn't do any damage this entire game, did he? Not for creeping, not delaying too much, didn't kill any grunts, didn't kill any shaman, prevented level 3 Blade Master, but only for a bit. And Shadowhunter made it to level 3, so from this point on, Foggy, I guess, has to transition into Archer soon if he doesn't want to fight the Serpent Wards or switch his game in a way that he's never taking the direct fight and rather go for a base race, which for Foggy, that sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah, Foggy loves doing this quite a bit. Also, on this map, we see it pretty frequently. Running across the map with the Hunters, hitting the bases, either the expansion or the main could be the target there. Speaking of expansion, Soin hasn't set that one up yet. Doesn't quite have the gold. He's going for a tower first. That one's going to be cancelled. Bit of a tactical tower as well, pulling Foggy into this position, and that buys Soin the time to head north and go for a big attack himself.
Yeah, I love it. He's stuck there. There's a town portal plus a heal scroll, so he can get home if he wants to. I guess he needs to, and he does. No pillage on Soin yet, has to retreat, and here come a flood of wisps.
How well are they going to connect? They land the Shaman decently. Also, good splits from Soin. But the Shadowhunter got drained quite a bit. Not much mana left anymore. Only a few Serpent Wards remaining will be available to be summoned. Not too many Hunters though. Foggy doesn't have the Archers yet for the backline DPS.
Ooh, and the Serpent Wards are doing a hell of a job Also had a couple of purges left, and Tangle not as dominant as it used to be. And there's still 4 snakes up. The last bit of mana on the Shadow Hunter, he was just squeezing these sticks out. Soin can hold the position for now, put a little bit more damage on the tree.
Everything is starting to drop low. A few more acid bombs, a few more volleys, and these grunts could be in serious trouble.
I guess Soin is
also coming out.
He has no town portal, but he does have a speed scroll, 2 of them. Feels a little... like he doesn't really know what to do. Should I attack? Should I go? Singing the Clash in his head. Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, this is still very much indeed touch and go. Foggy falling back, of course, waiting for more reinforcements to come in. Someone is trying to buy time for the Great Hall, for the counter expansion across the map.
I think that worked well. It's only at 50%, but there's nothing to staff onto. Usually a big strength of Foggy, this mobility and how to use items that way. Maybe the Shadow Hunter stole it, not too sure. Is it enough time though?
Yeah, once Foggy gets to 65, 70 supply with 2 or 3 scrolls, things are gonna get dangerous. He has 2 scrolls already, looking towards the fountain. He definitely needs Alchemist level 3. This level up is severely lacking right now.
Yes. We have a $3 donation, €3 donation by Leonidas. Great watch, very grateful to still have high quality Warcraft 3 content after all these years. Started playing myself for the first time recently and having a blast. Give it up, guys. Thank you. I hope you're on W3Champions, mate. And if you're a new player, join the Gym Discord, the place to learn Warcraft.
Absolutely. Soin now creeping at the fountain. In the late game, this can be a big benefit to Orc, of course. Normally you have to spend a lot of gold healing up through heal salves on the grunts and everything else, but here, with the fountain, it's going to be a lot easier to manage for the Orc, which is why normally in the late game, this is a great map for the Orc. Foggy going for Sappers, one of his favorite units.
Of course. Let's blow this up. Interesting to see that Soin is playing this according to the meta. He's oftentimes more focused on tier 3 and some cheeky plays. Oh, Soin is not looking. Boom, nice connection for the Sapper. Worth the money.
Reinforced defenses is helping out quite a bit here, though. Doesn't really look like Foggy is ready for a fight. Doesn't have that big of an army. He's going to TP out before the Orc comes in. But that was a pretty good attack. Took out the barracks, took out the burrow, drained some resources, and bought time. With a push like that, it seems like maybe there's a tier 3 tech behind it, but Foggy's not going tier 3. He's staying tier 2 and massing. And that means time is running out for him. The longer this goes, the better it's going to be for Soin.
Yeah, man. I'm seriously worried that Foggy's tech button is broke or stuck or whatever. Maybe we should get him a CORSAIR keyboard to fix that issue. But he's okay. He's attacking again. Soin saw this coming with an illusion on the right hand side. Wants to finish the middle camp. Cloak of Flames can be very nice.
Perhaps he saw it too late though. The expansion might be falling. Foggy, by the way, in this attack without a TP. This is looking very all in from the Ukrainian. And actually Soin does come back in time to defend his expansion. This Blade Master, not the most right-click damage.
Oh, the Dados!
Landing pretty well. There's no shop, by the way, at the expansion. Seems like Soin should have set that up by now.
Massive supply lead, of course. Can the Orc brute force through this mass AoE damage? And the grunt connection is nice as well. Blade Master with the Cloak of Flames. We've seen this before in this tournament alongside Lightning Shield. That is massive. Everything he touches goes 6 feet under. But he needs to do more damage. Lots of Orc units hurt already. And here come the next Wisp. So it has to react. And does.
This is the deciding fight of this game. Most likely both players using everything that they can. All the scrolls, all the mana, everything is running out of mana. And the Blade Master perhaps running out of health. But he's very tanky. Evasion, armor, health, everything is boosted on the blade. So he needs to save him. And he does. But can't heal him up right now.
Oh, needs a purge soon, I feel. Yes, he does. But does that mean the floodgate is open for this expansion?
Oh my god, Foggy, has he done it again? It seems like Foggy has the perfect read nowadays of when he has to go all in, when he can do it, when he can finish a game. Make no mistake, if he loses this fight, the game is over. But Foggy may have just had barely enough to kill this expansion. And he needs to kill this expansion.
Foggy brute forcing. Oh yeah, less than 200 HP on that Great Hall, a not so Great Hall. And that is 2 base versus 1. And Foggy could start the tier 3 tech soon, I guess. Entangle, Focus Fire, Blade Master in trouble again. Is saved once more. So it needs multi-kills now to still stand a chance.
Man, it looked so good for him. Neo, what happened? He defended in the main, hit the Expo standing. It was basically even in supply. But not having a shot at the expansion, that was definitely a big mistake. And maybe a bit too low on heal scrolls as well. Soin, it looked so good for him. Was he maybe a bit too sure of his position? Foggy comes in with a beautiful sniper. Now, of course, all the cards in his hands with a ridiculous supply lead at this point.
Yes! 30 supply ahead. Almost twice the supply. Plus scrolls on top. This is what people said is Foggy's weak matchup. But the timings look razor sharp. So I'm hoping for some magical crits, like 6 to 7 in a row. But yeah, doesn't really have the mana as the wisps were detonating beautifully. He has more resources. And the hero levels speak for itself.
So, and of course, aware of how far behind he is, looking for some sort of miracle. Maybe Foggy will make a big misstep. Maybe there's some way back into this game, but Foggy doesn't seem to be making any mistakes at the moment. With a beautiful mass archer and huntress army. Isn't that right, Neo?
What? You got blocked out by my brain for a second. I have a new filter that is working wonderfully, apparently. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, 70 supply, 2 upgraded. This Night Elf army, very strong. Orc heroes can make a big difference. Double level 5 would be wonderful, but Soin isn't quite there yet. And he just doesn't have the numbers anymore to back this up. Blade Master almost going down. Reveals himself. Brave little guy. Will fall finally. And that's going to be the first game going to Foggy.
Damn, our reigning champion looking hot. Hasn't dropped a single map thus far. Everybody very pleased to see Foggy in shape. Soin also stemming against this defeat for a long time, but then at some point it was just too much. Foggy overwhelming him, and that Sapper play again. Very, very nicely executed, I want to say. And very, very nicely executed was also this €46.32 donation by Lemon Walker. My inner monk is now pleased. Thank you for the cast and greetings to everyone. Rah, rah, rah. That is, I guess, supposed to go to the W3Champions prize pool. And so, of course, I will immediately distribute it. 46.32. Oh, no. It's the dot, right? I almost donated $4,632. It's always a little different.
Foggy and happy would be very glad about that, Neo.
Yes, everybody. From Lemon Walker. And we have a couple of subs as well, Remo. Or one, I guess.
We do indeed. Moistan with a 16 months says soon Jam. Colorado with a 10 months. Welcome to Iowa, gifting us up to Brace Stocks. And yeah, thank you guys very much. You've been absolutely wonderful indeed. What's the prize pool at right now?
Oh, wait a second. It's coming. Processing my payment. Our payment. Lemon Walker's payment. The prize pool is now at a... whooping. How long does it take? 1, 2, 3, boom! $3,500, which means there is the donation by Governor unlocked, because for many seasons, Governor is donating $250 for every community contribution of $1,000. That is number 3, so Governor will chip in another $250, making his overall donation this season $750, which is insane. So the real prize pool is $3,750.
Really, really cool. That's a great prize purse to fight for here from the players. Big thank you to Governor. Always so generous. Really wonderful what you're doing. Thank you to you, Governor. And thank you to everyone who has been contributing. And yeah, thousands of euros here up for grabs. Foggy, one step closer to making it to the grand final.
And we are getting closer and closer to map number 2, which is apparently Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that's a map we don't see much of anymore nowadays. Not part of the map pool in many tournaments, but here, of course, in W3Champions, we have 11 maps in the pool. And both players happy to take it to this unconventional, very unique map.
Of course, close positions are not possible anymore, but we'll see where they spawn on this 4-player map. Whenever I see a Night Elf versus Orc on Turtle Rock, Mr. Remo Demo, I think back to a tournament that you will probably fondly remember as well, the IEM Chengdu in 2009, where Focus and Moon were battling each other with double Tinker level 6, among other craziness. One of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, that was maybe the most epic game ever. That was so crazy. Even with chimeras back in the day. Will we see them now? Foggy has played them before. Foggy has played mass Hippo Riders against Orc before. Foggy, in the past especially, has been quite crazy at times. But here, on map 1, he also showed that he can play the standard very reliably. But Turtle Rock, a map that isn't played that much, a map that's quite wonky, and a map where we might see something different.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Does Foggy play Talents, like, ever?
I haven't seen him play it in a really long time. Kind of like
Right?
Moon. It seems like
Right?
Foggy and Moon just never play them.
So, it might just be Keeper Tier 1 all the way, but hey, maybe it's some Dryads and some Bears, and he's definitely capable of playing that. And Soin, no Farseer here. There's always a little bit of a coin toss, I guess, or player preference. But sticking with the Blade Master.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you, Heman Dunter, for gifting a sub to Bud Spencer and QQ with a 15-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Creeping is always going to be crucially important in the early game, especially when facing a keeper. You want to prevent that level 3 as much as you can, maybe even prevent level 2 if you can. Ideally, of course, also level up the Blade Master, but most importantly, you want to slow down the keeper. And I guess this is a kind of good map to start this enterprise on, because Foggy only starts off with one very small green camp, only gets 100 experience from this. Whereas Soin gets the same and starts off with Slippers. Very nice.
Yeah, interesting to see that he's not opening up with a shop creep. Maybe he thinks that can be harassed and scouted too easily. But as soon as he finds the time, this Ogre Magi will go to Soin with the Watch Award that remains for the rest of the game. That is something that Mr. Remo Demo loves dearly.
Yeah, that's one of the very weird things about this map. Blade Master comes in, nice speed scroll usage, gets the last hit steal. Wasn't the item carrying creep, I think?
Nope.
Nope, that one is still available, and very good move by Soin. Started off with a peon, by the way. Peon scout saw that the keeper wasn't over at the green, and by process of elimination, he knew the keeper had to be then over there at that camp. And yeah, that can be the difficulty on Turtle Rock. Creeping, not so easy. Turtle Rock has always been famously very good for Orc and Undead, because they can usually creep pretty easily everything, whereas on this map specifically, creeping for Human and Night Elf, not so simple to do. And Foggy, guess what he's doing? He's going for another AP.
Yes, of course. Wouldn't be a Foggy vs. Orc game without one. Stealing that Ogre away prevents level 2. Oh, Slippers and Claws, the dream! But of course, if the Keeper gets this camp right here, he will get Entangle eventually. Circlet for him, and It feels like Soin not scouting for an AP on this map.
Oh, and the keeper gets level 2 there just in time. If the blade had been a bit faster, maybe he should have used the Windwalk. He was full mana anyways. And yeah, the scout this time isn't there. The grunt sees it now, with the second grunt popping out of the racks. But that's a bit too late. This AP will certainly finish.
Oh, and by so much time. We got another donation, by the way. 17 euros and 63 cents. Maybe that is $20. I am not too sure. Blade Master. A very, very generous Blade Master. I hope you do this every time a Blade Master appears, because then we will be filthy rich at the end of this day. We thank you.
And now trouble begins. Soin sees the AP. Not easy to deal with that at all. The easiest way to do it is with a Demolisher. He can go for one in a moment, by the way. Blade Master was blocking the AP from rooting, but it gets revealed, gets entangled, takes a bit of damage, but he will be able to heal. And this buys so much time for Foggy. This should be an easy window now for him to set up an expansion. Yes.
Tough task. Foggy is indeed expanding right away. I think on the right-hand side of his base exit, which could mean... Okay, he's probably gonna go there. To the turtles then, not to the red spot, too far away. But yeah, so, and how do you break the siege?
One way to do it is go Hex first and just blindly run after the Keeper. Double speed scroll, Hex, and force that TP out, and then you can deal with the AP. And putting damage on the Keeper right now is very valuable.
There's also a lot of damage on the Blade Master. Shadowhunter, mere seconds away from finally joining that battlefield. New reinforcements are coming in with Wisps. Soin checks for the tree, finds it, knows what's up, knows that this is not a bigger commitment, but knows that he's on a timer. But sends the Blade Master away to kill this tree.
Ah, that's what I use it for, okay. Blade Master towards the Tree of Life. If the Keeper staffs away, he should be able to save it. Alchemist joins, Alchemist heads home. This blade has a lot of damage, of course.
Ooh, let's see, plus 10. Would love to have a crit against buildings. Ain't working though. Keeper comes back. Also full HP, almost full HP. But with Entangle Acid Bomb, that might change very, very quickly. And Soin, you cannot break this expansion.
Wisps repairing the AP as well. But I think Soin should finally be able to clean it up. Nicely done. Using the Blade Master to buy space across the map. If he saves all of the grunts here, I'd say that's a pretty decent early game for Soin. And they do all survive.
Okay, but Nature's Blessing is coming. Tree has finished. Levels for Foggy are not that great, especially being so far away from level 3 Keeper. Will hurt in the process. Soin didn't commit to Hex. He had almost no chances. There was a staff ready and the Keeper was gone immediately after the Shadowhunter's arrival. Anyway... So now, defending and attacking with Serpent Wards got a little easier. Everything speed scrolling away. Wonky Orc Brain moving back into the fray. The Blade Master again playing Lumberjack.
It's again gonna force Foggy to return home. If the Keeper was level 3, he could do this by himself, dealing with the Blade, but since he's only level 2, that doesn't quite work. It's Tree of Life. In a bit of danger.
Ah, Remo just got Nature's Blessing. It's all fine.
Is it fine?
Yes, easy fine. Easy and fine.
Okay, here come the Wisps. That should...
See?
Alright, makes it a bit exciting for us.
Well, for you, I always knew it.
Well,
A player's forces are under attack.
I guess so. Here we go. Tree is going to be rooting at the expansion in a moment. This is a pretty exposed expansion, though. Very much in the center of the map. Easy to attack. But first, Soin needs more levels. Wants to get that level 3 Shadow. It's level 2.5 already. Good experience from this middle camp.
Let's go. Blade Master also not too hurt. Would love to have an invul, of course. Wants to make a push. Okay, let's try. As long Keeper is still not level 3. Big mana potion on the Alchemist, though. That's a big help. But also missing levels here. Getting out of that half surround. Blade Master comes back in with a backstab. Totally committing to this Keeper. He has a TP, but Blade Master moving away.
Shadow Hunter almost getting surrounded there, but does make it out.
Oh, does he
Will he
though?
He has to run. He has to run. Acid Bomb ticking still, but he's fine. Whew, very close.
Yo. Action-packed game, and now the Alchemist is kind of surrounded. Can he break out? Soin Purge closes that surround, and that must be the kill. Is the Keeper around with the staff? He is around with the staff. Is that a crit?
Oh my god. Dude, sick game. Wonderful plays by the two. But another Grunt is going to go down. Soin still has the supply lead. But Foggy finding more kills.
Oh boy. Here is Entangle, everybody. Uses a couple of purges. Has lost one. Shadow Hunter's still pretty fragile.
Oh my god, Foggy, everything seems like it's about to die. So when pushing forward, the fact that the AP got cancelled was such a big deal. Shadowhunter getting focused. No purge for him. Oh my god, again running away. Heal self-applied.
Game on a knife's edge. This commitment, this early commitment to the expansion makes for a wonderful game. One Grunt about to fall, but also the Huntress. Now we got level 3. What's he deciding to go for? Crit.
It's gonna be a lot of damage on the blade. With level 2 Windwalk, I think he could have killed this Alchemist, but dude, the fight keeps going. Foggy's still in serious trouble. Foggy has hardly anything left here.
Does he have the second engine of war? I think so. Another hunt down. And the Grunts are chipping away at the tree now. Needs repair soon. Would love to see his shop somewhere. Up, peons coming. I see some movement in the middle. Don't want to get away from this fight though to check what it is.
And I think he's done it. I think this expansion is gonna be a goner. Alchemist in trouble as well. Right click's coming through. No staff for him.
Love this game. Not a fan usually of this simple tier 1 Night Elf vs Orc. But with constant brawling and razor sharp decisions, even I have to embrace the love for this map.
Yeah, this has been a fun one. Just very bloody exchange all the way through. AP finally finishes, but I think that is a bit too late. Soin is heavily committing to this push. Now even with towers, would love to see a shop. There we go. Soin knows how to please me. And Foggy still holding on, trying to hold on to the expo. But numbers just aren't there.
The second the tower appears, here's Taker in chat saying, nice play. He gets summoned by Orc Towers just as side by a Dreadlord.
Can Foggy somehow do this?
It's a miracle though. Alchemist back in a sack. He did use the big mana potion already. Towers up, damage ramping up. And that is the expo and probably Foggy's lifeline. He needed a miracle before, but what now?
Soin looking scary here as well. Lots of gold still left. The shop standing. Now he can heal everything. Blade Master close to level 4. Could even expand here if he wants, really.
Foggy not giving up. Still sees a chance somewhere. It's of course supply block now. The supply that the tree gave needs to be replaced by a Moonwell. Everything else is unaffordable at the moment. What's Soin's play? 2 upgrades at 13 minutes. That's freaking quick.
Yeah, he's been so cost efficient. Saved so many of his units that he was sitting at 50 for quite some time. And then could go into those wonderful upgrades. I think Foggy has to go tier 3. This is something we've seen a lot from Lawlight and Moon in the past. If they lose their expo, they try to stabilize on one base, tier 3, triple hero marksmanship. But Foggy
forces are under attack.
is one of the Night Elves that takes tier 3 the least in this matchup, as we know.
Yes, alongside Lawlight, I think. Okay, red spot for both players. What is this Ogre doing? Huh, Wolfsong Battle Drums. Nice reward. Can go Kodos himself, of course, but it's okay. Scourge Bone Chimes on the other side, which is absolutely useless for Foggy.
Players' forces are under attack.
So I would have loved to have that one. Oh, look at that heal ward. Ooh, the value. Double level 4 heroes now for Soin. Very strong. The position for the Orc. And I guess that's why he's creeping up as much as he is. Normally, the later it goes, better it is for the Orc. Especially, of course, if the Knight is in tier 3.
Okay, Creep Jack coming in. This should be a position where Foggy might get out of. Yep, with the Town Portal. Alchemist. Oh, didn't get the experience, but it went off mana stealing. But yeah, look at the XP graph. It is clearly in Soin's department. But supply is still even. Foggy has a little too low lumber. Soin is filthy rich at this point.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Kind of expected him to go tier 3. Soin normally a guy who loves going tier 3, but this time around wants to rather muscle up on tier 2, play it safe, not expose himself to any point of weakness. And just keep on creeping. Level 5 player Shadowhunter are pretty damn good, I heard.
Yes, that is very true. Didn't change. Cloak of Flames for the Alchemist. Okay, I guess. But not a game-changing item. Level 4 Keeper also. And Soin is totally fine with this position. As long as there's no Expo or a tier 3 tech, he knows he's gonna smash every fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how we had so much aggression early on, and now both are just happy to take a step back, slow it down, creep up the map. And of course, on Turtle Rock, there's a lot of stuff to creep. As Soin takes the next red. Quel'Thala's boots. Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be a serious Blade Master.
Plus 20 damage. On the other side, Pendant of Energy plus the ward. So I guess Foggy's best shot to come back into this game is expand Moonstyle like 3 times on the entire map. And have Soin play Whack-A-Mole.
Forces are under attack.
But so hard to afford.
Especially lumber-wise. Foggy was pretty low on Wisp for quite some time, so setting up that expansion, not easy at all. Foggy rather pushing into upkeep. Looks like he's gonna try to take a fight, which would be extremely hard to win.
Yes, double heal scroll and protection scroll will help with that. But we do have level 2 heal wave, soon to be level 5 on the Shadowhunter.
Oh, wow.
And the heal wave as
level
well.
5.
Yep, double
Oh,
level
Jesus.
5. That is one hell of a play, and Soin is the one expanding bottom left hand side while building a tower on the upper right hand side. So he's the one playing Moon-esque.
Foggy could find a good position here, though. In one of these choke points, where the archers are protected in the back and they can't get reached. That's why Soin is heading forward. He doesn't want to be forced to fight in that choke. He's out in the open now, which he much prefers. And in we go. Level 5 Blade Master on the hunt.
Level 3 heal wave, not the big snakes with 50 average damage. Lightning Shield is doing a wonderful job. We have an AP first heal scroll committed. Blade Master on an archer hunt with level 3 kit, 236. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think Foggy has just simply been outscaled. It's a very good strategy, this mass hunts and archers, but it does have a timer on it. And when Orc Heroes are level 5, it's probably over. Supply still very even. Let's see, maybe Foggy still has a chance, but he's also running out of mana, right? No more healing now left for him. The Shadowhunter still has a bit more juice left in the tank, and of course the Blade Master critting away, dealing damage like crazy. It's a graveyard over here. Look at all these corpses. So many losses for both sides. Might see an ultimate.
Oh, Blade Storm? Wouldn't be opposed to that. But maybe it's also the game soon. Entangle on the Keeper. Can he throw another? Raider's getting in position, but Foggy says nope. And so it takes map number 1. This is the first map in the tournament that Foggy is losing, right?
Correct. He got here with 2 clean map wins, didn't have to play the first round. But here, Soin definitely challenging him. Wonderful hold by Soin. This AP push, he dealt with so nicely, right? Didn't lose a grunt, only lost like a few peons with repair. He was able to hold on there very well, and then the smart Blade Master move across the map finally gave him the space to deal with the AP, importantly, without having to make a Demolisher, which would be very weak later on. One thing that I found kind of weird was when the AP was standing there and rooted, Foggy didn't attack the burrow. He attacked the shop instead. Wonder if that perhaps was a bit of a mistake.
Okay, we're on to map number 3, which is Tidehunters, where things could be quite a bit different, as it has established itself that Tidehunters is no Blade Master territory, but rather Farseer.
Yeah, we saw that mostly in the last couple of months. I have seen Lin in some games starting again to play Blade Master here. And of course, Lin is the magnum opus as far as orcs go, so maybe influence there once again is going back a bit more towards Blade Master. But indeed, Farseer is very possible here. Foggy will have to keep that in mind. And Soin also used to play that quite a bit.
For sure. I'm still eager to see the tier 3 style by Soin against this, but he shouldn't change too much. That was really successful. GG. Thank you, Elagon, for the 3-month resub. Keep doing what you do, guys. Smiley face. For sure. Tomorrow, Being Esports qualifier number 1. Being Esports has a tournament powered by Lead Desk. The weekend after the next one, so the first weekend in February. The invites are looking really good, and you can qualify for that if you participate tomorrow on challenge being WC3 Q1, I think it is. The link is on Wikipedia and on Warcraft3.info, so you can find it. Let's show Lead Desk that the Warcraft scene is very worth investing into, and we want more. The best sign for that is, of course, high sign-up numbers and high viewership numbers. So sign up and click on our twitch.tv/back2warcraft tomorrow at 7 p.m. You didn't think that we stop after War3Champions is done, right? This is a ridiculous thought.
Yeah, absolutely not. More Warcraft is coming. More action coming your way here on Back to Warcraft. But today, we are going to find the winner of the War3Champions Season Finals. 3 players are left, Foggy, Soin, and Happy waiting in the lower bracket. Who's going to make it through the upper bracket? Is it going to be Foggy or Soin? The winner bracket player will have the 1 map advantage in the best of 7, not to be forgotten. And we seem to have a very evenly matched game on our hands here. Soin and Foggy both definitely up to the task.
Yeah, after map 1 I thought, okay, Soin maybe not in such a good shape as he was yesterday, where he played almost perfectly, though. But now feels like he is, and he knows exactly what to do. And you know, I look into the bottom right, and the prophecy has been fulfilled. Farseer Headhunters.
All right, here we go. Farseer Headhunter play, very popular, of course, in the meta, as you guys no doubt have noticed. But against Night Elf, it is by far the hardest to implement. Reason being the Keeper. With Entangle and Treants, the Keeper is very capable of taking out Headhunters early, and if you lose quite a few Headhunters in the early game, then the mid game can look very, very rough. Especially if the Keeper gets 3, Headhunters just seem to die in the blink of an eye. So, importantly, harass will be needed. This Keeper will have to be slowed down.
Let's see if the Farseer can do it. He'll probably do a pit stop at the Turtles. Wouldn't be too surprised about that. Engine of War takes care of this. Foggy.
Wait.
What?
Okay. He was upgrading Pillage for a second. I was like, what? That was,
misclick here and there.
A player's forces are under attack.
That does not work on Headhunters. Maybe that's another buff that they could receive.
What? Headhunters need a buff? What? What? I didn't really listen. What did you say?
About Pillage, I was just joking around. I like the creep out here by Foggy. Wasting no time, going over to the natural right away. Circlet, wonderful item. And it's going to get that level 2 very, very fast. Love the
Player's forces are under attack.
high creep speed. And claws and circlets. Foggy starting off well here into map 3.
Oh yeah, good damage. Whoever wins this map, of course, has match points on map 4. That's how a best of 5 works. Tech again. Prior to a Huntress transition, as this is very, very different from what you see usually against Blade Master Grunts, we will see tier 2, tier 3, lores, dryads, bears, all that good stuff.
Are under attack.
Soin, by the way, not playing the normal super aggressive Farseer style early. He gave a lot of free time to the keeper to just creep up. Who's 2.6 already. Tome of Intelligence, wow. These drops have been incredible for Foggy. And he's about to get level 3. Only needs the green camp outside his main, and then he's gonna have it.
Tier 2 tech on one half, like 50% and 30%. Nice little block by the Treants. Get some chip damage in against the Farseer. Looks good for Soin thus far, I would think. But yeah, the big power spike is keeper level 3. How fast will he get there?
Foggy spamming these archers, number 5, 6, and 7 on the way. In the past, Foggy used to play quite a bit of hunts, still against Farseer. I like that he's switching to archers now. Huntresses can definitely suffer quite a bit on tier 2 once the Shadow Hunter comes in, maybe Raiders, and all that piercing damage. The archers don't care about the piercing damage so much.
That's very true, thanks to their medium armor and Ilune's Grace. Level 3 unlocked. Wolf power, but also Entangle power. Very calm, very tame early game. But the big action is coming very soon with tier 2 and the rise to tier 3.
I think we would love to find some headhunters right now. Easy to kill.
Wait a
In
second,
the
is he going
south.
Firelord Tower push?
Oh, there's peons on the way.
Oh my Foggy! He expected this, goes through the middle to stop exactly this, but Soin is already one step ahead, has a plan B and sends everything to the left-hand side. It's an alchemist, though.
Yeah, we saw that from Lin before, right? I think it was in DreamHack. Alchemist, heal spray, tower push. Beastmaster from Foggy against it with the bear. Foggy seems pretty well prepared for this, though.
Comes back home with a TP, no staff though. And now the towers are coming.
Alchemist, only 1 armor, takes quite a bit of damage.
Yep.
Foggy seems to have faced the strategy before.
Yep.
Comes in with a good defense, and
Yep.
the wheels are falling off of this car, Neo. This push is not working out very well so far.
Yeah, looks like a Flintstones car at this point. Nothing dying for Foggy, of course. The Moonwells are helping. That's a kill right there. But Alchemist, super low. Foggy is responding with Engines of War against the Watchtowers. And he's running out of steam. There's just no damage remaining.
Yeah, everything's about to fall. Towers are not going to finish.
That was a sick hold. That was a perfect hold.
Yeah. Great preparation by Foggy. Knew exactly this was going to be a possibility and had everything ready. Hit the level 3 keeper, the archers in position, hit the second hero when he needed. Shout out to Soin for trying a bit of a cheese strat here in this long best of 5 series, but the cheese will not work out.
Yeah, well, a lot of mold on the cheese, but not the good one you want.
Player's forces are under attack.
Where? What do you do if you're Soin now? What's the way out?
It's not an easy question to answer.
Yeah. I mean,
I would say it has to be one of 2 things. Either go tier 3, try to go triple hero and win with a tier 3 tech advantage, maybe. Or go for the tier 2 expo.
Doesn't sound too promising if you ask me. But who am I to judge? Foggy, his Huntress Hall is a little bit late, so his lore is also very, very late. It's not that he's getting the ultimate army in the next 1.5 minutes.
Would love to see an expansion here for Foggy. He's definitely got the map control to do it. Keeper looking for a few more kills here and there. While the Beastmaster is creeping. Foggy definitely with all the cards in his hands right now. Soin, not exactly known for being a crazy comeback player, but if he manages to do it here, that would be quite impressive. He is now going tier 3. Alright, so we might finally see Bloodlust.
It's been rare. I expected more raras from Mr. Remo Demo. Can't get it all, right? We got good games, we got bloody games, we got action-packed games, and a little bit of Bloodlust. But yeah, we want more. That is how Soin likes to play this, or oftentimes plays this matchup. Not the normal cookie-cutter kind of guy, but tier 3. And I like that. Orb of Lightning is very, very good. It's not an alchemist he's facing this time. This could be dangerous if Foggy gives him more time.
A couple of archers were stuck in the main. Maybe he sent them back to heal or something. Honestly, the army here for Foggy isn't that big, and wolves would be very effective. Soin should be able to hold here.
Yeah, I certainly think so too. There's still some mana available. And Foggy is not all inning or anything. He has an invo potion. Ooh, Beastie. In trouble.
I love the wisps here. Foggy has been very good this series with winging wisps, and he needs them as well badly against the wolves. Alchemist!
What? I know. That didn't help him. Okay. Another wrench in the gears of Soin.
The player's forces are under attack.
He's on the chase though. He's got a chain lightning. Can he get a hero kill? Not really. They got too much health. Foggy definitely would love to have that heal scroll right now. Oh, has to sell something.
And wolves are really, really good. There's no dispel on the dryads yet. But there's a wisp. Can you get a connection to both? Nope. Man, still so much damage for Foggy. Both at very low supply. But Foggy's hero levels are just incredible.
He's gonna get another headhunter. Oh, good deny. Foggy now finally on the way to tier 3. And if he ever gets to bears, he's gonna become a lot stronger. Because guess what? There's no bestiary. There's no Kodos to deal with those bears.
Forces are under attack.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of bad. There's also no stomp. Lightning shield would of course be nice. Foggy is far away from Master Bears though. Just started tier 3. That is one aspect of the game where Soin is far ahead.
And of course now Soin can go for the tier 3 upgrades. He's got the berserkers already. How many shaman does he have? 4? That's enough, I would say, to work with right now. And he's going for master trading. Finally! We're gonna have some master shamans.
Grab a glass of water, Remo. Oil your voice. You will need it very, very soon. Foggy continues to creep onto level 5, 4. Cool Beast always nice to have as well, but there's a lot of perks. So the Beastmaster's impact in the late game, I don't really see it. Except, of course, the Blink Bash Bear. Lionhorn. Nice.
The thing is, once there's Bloodlust, Shaman run out of mana really quick, so perhaps there's not gonna be enough purges left. We'll have to see about that.
Then don't use so much Bloodlust, duh.
Neo, I have seen many orcs play games before, and I don't think they know that you can turn off autocast on Bloodlust.
Soin is handsome and very smart, and he plays a lot of Bloodlust, okay?
Alright. I bet that there's gonna be autocast Bloodlust on all these shaman.
The Fiver?
Question is, how do we prove that there's autocast everywhere?
We can ask afterwards.
That's also weird though. He loses the game and like, yo bro, did you have Bloodlust turned on?
Well, if he has Bloodlust everywhere, we all know how powerful Bloodlust is, and he's obviously gonna win.
Oh, that looks a lot like autocast.
You didn't agree to the bet. Very unfortunate. Would have been another $5 for you. But yeah, I think that is proven that it's autocast.
Foggy going for one wind, by the way. Oh!
Yeah, of course, fairies.
Dude, fairies could be so sick against
Yeah,
these shamans.
fairies against autocast Bloodlust. Yo, that's good.
Positioning is going to have to be important, though. If the fairies are overexposed, they can also get targeted down by the berserkers very easily. But if Foggy positions them nicely above the trees or something, could be extremely effective.
Okay. There's 2 invul potions, TP. Love the Orb of Lightning, of course. That is very powerful at this stage of the game. Shadowhunter hasn't decided what to pick yet. Alchemist is very tanky. Is Foggy ready? 10 supply ahead. Level 5 Keeper. How's the mana on the Shaman? Looking good, though.
Alright. Foggy with a 10 supply lead, but not everything is ready yet. More bears are coming out. 2 more bears are going to be quite the strong reinforcement. We do have Bloodlust on everything, and still decent mana left. Foggy needs to bring some wisps here, I think.
Yeah, he's not using Bloodlust on the Shaman. Maybe it's not autocast.
Let's see. He has to A-click first.
And level 3 Chain Lightning would be so amazing to one-shot wisps. Just inches away.
Foggy coming in with a nice engagement, though. Bears from all angles. Also a couple of treants being summoned. Wand of Illusion as well. Everything being used. Oh, Alchemist, what's he doing there? He's way too far forward. Heal potion, but he's still surrounded.
Uh-oh. Can he pass a TP? He's trying to reach!
Oh.
And is in time. Gets level 5 on the Farseer. A couple of fragile Shaman being taken out. Some saved. And we are almost at even supply with an 800 gold Soin. Who could go for a tiny?
And now we got Invis Wolves as well. Those are going to be quite annoying. No easy detection available for Foggy. Is he going for tiny? Oh my god, he is!
Of course.
Oh, and Foggy has no scout on the map. No single wisp anywhere.
Wow, that would be such a sick comeback by Soin. If this works. He has a good shot.
Yeah, time now and so inside. If he defends here at the Expo, this game is going to be his.
Are under attack.
Yeah,
Will be scout sent out. Foggy's going to find out.
by the way, Rero,
Pretty late.
I really think that Bloodlust is not an autocast because the Shaman were not Bloodlusted, so you owe me $5.
I did not agree to the bet, Neo. That is,
You have a
fake
man.
news.
You're a man with no honor. No honor, Remo. That's what they call you. Remo, no honor, Rimmel. It's your middle name.
Wait. How is the Bloodlust not an autocast, though? Look at that.
Yeah, but the
It's an autocast.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Players' forces are under attack.
The Shaman are not bloodlusted. Some
But-
headhunters are not bloodlusted.
Let's wait for the fight. We have to see them when they're fighting.
We did twice. I looked at it. I'm right. Give me $5.
I'm not so sure about that. Fairies are now in the mix. Oh, and the positioning of the fairies is really nice.
Is
All
it
right,
though?
Foggy.
The headhunters are tearing them apart.
Oh, taking them out quickly, but that's also damage that's not landing on the bears. Wand of Illusion now taken out, and now Foggy can get to the berserkers.
Alrighty, once again going for the Alchemist, who is really tanky. Level 3 wolves dispelled immediately against the Dryads. I wonder if that's the correct call to not go for level 3 Chain Lightning.
And the Shaman are pretty much all out of mana. The Wisp Detonate would be huge. He doesn't have purges anymore. Or at least only very few. Foggy pushing forward. Supply very, very even.
But not for much longer, I guess. That expansion was so expensive and didn't pay off. And he's now killing all the peons without much of a chance for Soin to engage. He has that 10 supply lead, but without mana, what's this army really?
Level 3 wolves against level 3 bear. What's going to be stronger? Well, Soin is coming back here and suddenly has a scary army again. Alchemist in trouble as well. Is he tanky enough? Will he fall? This time,
Close.
being sent back.
No cigar.
Oh my goodness.
Bears are
This
falling.
is so close.
Beastmaster about to fall as well. He has the big invul. Might be using it soon. The ferries really not as impactful as they should be, but also the damage on Soin's army, very little with only a couple of headhunters remaining. Wants to stay in here as long as he can, but I think the dream of breaking this expo is gone. Soin holds with the whopping 20 supply lead.
I thought Bears were gonna be the answer here to this play, but apparently it wasn't. Soin holds on at the expansion.
Foggy
Should
didn't
he have gone
count.
Mountain Giants? What was that the right call?
Excuse me?
Should he have gone Mountain Giants?
Ah!
Was that the right call? Maybe.
He's doing it now. Is that true? That seems late. Oh. Also low
Foggy
lumber.
also didn't get what's it called? Wellspring upgrade.
Yes.
His lumber is low. Low again. Foggy's lumber always seems a bit low.
The bear is doing a good job, though. Can you compliment the bear a little bit? I mean, it's your summon, basically.
I love the bear. And it takes quite a few purges to take it out. 3 purges to get rid of the bear. Honestly, though, with this many shaman, it should be very... How many shaman does he have? Is it 8 shaman?
Yeah.
So much mana.
It's a lot. It's almost as much or as many as Hawk had Priest yesterday in his mirror. On this map.
And the heroes as well. So strong for Soin. 5, 4, 3. Invis Wolves always scouting, which are very fast with Bloodlust.
There's no Bloodlust at the moment. Another indicator that it's not an autocast and you owe me $5.
Well, to be cast when autocast, they have to be in a fight, right? They have to be like on A-click.
Is that so?
I think so.
The town is under siege. Players' forces are under attack.
Who knows? Chat.
Foggy trying to climb up again to 50 supply. The thing is he can get to like 65 very quick. Just 2 Mountain Giants popped.
Soin is mining so much. Getting ready for 80 supply. Get all the items because he has map control. Scouts a lot with the Invis Wolves. You know what would look very, very nice, Remo?
Huh.
Wow, you are so not interested in my answer. The devotion... the devotion aura effect on top of Big Bad Voodoo. Or Big Bad Voodoo on top of the devotion aura effect.
Not sure if we're gonna get there this game. We're pretty far away.
That's why I run things through my head, you know, fantasizing a little of what could be.
Would be pretty cool. Big Bad Voodoo. One of the coolest looking ults in the game, but also one of the trashiest ults in the game.
Especially against the Keeper, yes. You cast it?
Does Taunt cancel Big Bad Voodoo?
Thank you, Remo. That's a question I'm gonna have to answer Thursday. Nice. I don't think so. But that doesn't mean that it's not working. Oh, that's a lot of rara.
Oh, 2 Mountain Giants not quite part of the fun yet.
14 supplies stuck in production for a bit, and it's gonna be real hard for them to get out of that bottleneck.
That's such a huge army. That's so much bloodlust. Rah, 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 rah.
Also so much healing. Would love... Well, the Alchemist has a lot of mana. Shadowhunter has a lot of mana. Will take some time to break through the Mountain Giants, but looking at this army... Oh, Kodo Beast didn't eat yet, but it's just a matter of time, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like Foggy... His MGs are very tanky, but where's his damage? It doesn't feel like he's got any damage.
22 minutes, main base is mine out. Foggy is harassing a bit at Soin's expansion. There's no response to that.
Oh, the Beastmaster in trouble, getting purged, focused. Wait a minute.
Dude, if the Keeper gets 6, he can't get Tranquility.
Yeah. Oh, he's so close.
Yeah, exactly.
He's so close.
Right? And then the Mountain Giants are basically back to full HP again. This is as bad for Foggy as it looked.
Entangle on the Alchemist, keeping him at bay.
Oh,
2 Mountains about to drop, though. Oh, but there's a staff. And
needs to get some kills.
31 experience away
The
from the
wolves
ult.
would be enough, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's low on mana, though. And the Mountains are low on HP.
Oh,
Keeper needs one. Wolf! Level 6! No way!
Oh no, use it soon! Yes! There's the mana! Look at the region!
No! No!
Okay, but the other one is not healing. And the rest of the army is just gone.
Alright, maybe it's not enough. Maybe even Tranquility is not quite enough against these Berserkers.
That was just one of many. He can get it back in no time. We got Chain Lightning level 3 now, though. Without too much mana, the healing is so insane on Soin's side. Heal spray, heal wave, all the heal.
And this Beastmaster, by the way, is doing nothing.
Yep.
In this late game.
Very true. Oh, detonates coming in as the main base expires. Foggy is without income. Shadowhunter.
Oh, no. Oh, TP transfer last second. Oh my god.
So Foggy is shaking, but not breaking. Yeah.
Good game. Tranquility, here we go. Nicely healing everything up again. Tree of Eternity trying to make it over. Doesn't have Nature's Blessing, though. This is going to take some time.
Oh. Tranquility again on the mountain. These MGs have so much value now. Tranquility might save Foggy the game. Except, of course, if we get to transmute.
Someone's got such a huge army, though. And he's got so much healing. Importantly, he's got Heal Wave, Heal Spray. It's kind of Kiwi style. Didn't Kiwi Kaki play like this?
Kiwi played solo Farseer a bit, yeah, but like every possible mix you can do with a Farseer Headhunter opening, Kiwi did. Oh, level 6 Beastmaster. Not enough mana for Stampede, though.
He didn't skill it either. He went Pearl Beast.
Foggy's the master of base races. I don't judge him. I don't criticize him, I mean. And yeah. 2 channeling ultimates. He does have Hex, but didn't use it earlier. And now good luck dealing with the siege sticks. Soin, you gotta engage or you lose your base.
Lot of repair.
Not enough.
Can he
Not
save it?
enough. Oh my god.
Backup expo though. He went for a new tiny. Oh my god, the Chain Lightning. All the Wisps are dead.
Love Chain Lightning against Wisps, but alright. Foggy is the only one mining, but 15 supply down. Tranquility again. This time, instant hacks by Soin.
And the Dryads get taken out so quickly. Soin now so strong at this point in the game. He's got more purges as well to use.
Oh, Beastmaster.
Like Soin taking the 2-1.
He's diving so deep for this Beastmaster. Staffed out. The Hex a tad too late.
Speed scroll chase, looking for the surround. If he kills the Keeper, of course it's over and there's no way to save him anymore. Keeper falls after 26 minutes. Soin gets the hero kill and the W.
The moment he was able to ignore these MGs, it all fell apart for Foggy. 3 level 6 heroes. An incredible match here on Tidehunters, and Soin takes the lead, is 1 map away from the grand final with a 1-0 advantage. Remo, this is incredible. This is the upset of the
Where did this guy come from? What happened to Soin?
He's coming from Korea. He's a very good player. You met him a couple of times. Very handsome as well.
Handsome lad, cool guy.
Yes.
What was the best result he's had before in the W3Champions finals? Did he ever make like top 4 before?
Don't think so. He was...
in Season 8 he wasn't even participating, right?
Yes, he fell short, unfortunately. I would be very surprised if he had a top 4 run before.
Yeah, in Season 7 he dropped out first round, losing to Mikael in the lower bracket. So, and coming a long way here.
Now top 3 and 1 map away from top 2. Big chunk of money, of course. That was an exhausting game. If these guys need a little bit of break, we will gladly give it to them.
Sunday is delivering so far, man. The first series was already really cool, and this is gonna be a long best of 5.
Hopefully. Close to the 4K viewers as well. If you have any clanmates, friends, people you have on your Battle.net friend list, call them. You need to see this. This is the best Warcraft in 2022 so far.
Yeah, seems like a little bit of a break here is needed. Very understandable, of course. These have been some exhausting games. We all get a moment to breathe as we get into the final stretch of this series. Foggy, is he gonna bring it back, or is he gonna drop down to meet again his old rival?
Well, he will... Oh, no, it's not guaranteed that he will meet his rival, of course. If Foggy takes 2 map series in the grand final. There we go. Soin joined the map. Foggy is in the lobby. Echo Isles it is.
It's a bit scary. Echo Isles normally considered one of the best orc maps. But Foggy definitely has the gumption to bring it back here. This can also be a really good map for talents, by the way. But Foggy just doesn't... He just really doesn't play them anymore, does he?
Did he ever?
It feels like the last time I saw him play talents was like GCS days.
That's a long time ago, Mr. Remo Duo. Do people even remember it was called GCS? Not WGL? I don't think there's many.
Yeah, it's been quite some time. It's kind of how he started making a name for himself there, right? When he defeated Lin way back when in GCS.
Yeah, we thought he's just a one-trick pony with his SK Hot moniker. All of a sudden, he beats the big war chief. Needs to win against Soin now, though. 2 maps in a row. Soin match points. A map away from the grand final, which would be one of his very, very best career results. Off we go. Foggy left-hand side, red Night Elf, Soin upper right-hand side, yellow Orc. Sky seems to be the limit for this guy.
There is an option to be a little bit sneaky on Echo Isles. You can try to go for a Mercam creep, for example, as the Night Elf. It's a bit risky, though. If you get attacked with a Blade Master speed scroll, it's not going to be a good feeling. Orcs nowadays oftentimes will go scouting anyways. That's what Soin's doing. Sends out a peon scout. Wants to figure out what's going on. No Farseer here, of course. It's going to be the Blade Master, who can stack up very nicely on Echo.
Shop coming.
A player's forces are under
Of course,
attack.
Soin has the scout for AP pushes. This is probably the most likely to happen. We haven't seen that on Tidehunters, right?
No. No, there was no AP.
Well,
True.
against Farseer. Makes sense to not go for it.
Kind of crazy what happened on Tidehunters, right? It was a
Yes.
Headhunter tower push all in that Foggy defended easily.
Yes.
And then Soin kind of somehow came back. How'd that even happen?
The power of Bloodlust, Remo.
A player's forces are under
Shoot, that must have been it. Rah, rah, rah.
Blade Master just creeping for now. Huntress transition very early. Ring for the blade, claw for the keeper. We'll probably, I would love to swap this.
Blade Master, one specialty he can go for here, of course, is going for the marketplace early, buy an item there, run into the back, take out the Ogre Magi. Foggy would love to prevent this if he
player's
can.
forces are under attack.
And that's why the keeper is hanging around in the middle.
Foggy not attacking. Waiting for the Moonwells. Repositioning the Ancient. I like that.
Oh, wait a minute. Something went wrong with the creep right here for Foggy. He gets one of the gnolls, but you want to be able to take 2 gnolls out. Ah, but he got level 2 anyways, because he killed the peon. Okay, otherwise this would have been a bit tricky here if he didn't get level 2.
Nice wisp save immediately. Do you want to wall the Blade Master in here if possible?
That could be a cute play, reminding us of So-Called. It's also a cute
So
play.
funny though. 13
AP
years
down
later.
the south.
Yes.
You knew it, Neo. You knew it was coming. There we go. Soin doesn't seem to know. Hasn't scouted this yet.
Not yet, at least. He's causing trouble in the main. Lots of Moonwell juice gone, which will result in fewer treants or entangles, and now he knows.
But the keeper is here. He can use Entangle, kill the Grunt. 5 peons are coming off the line. 6 peons. But this AP should still finish. Yeah, certainly will finish. And Soin, all of a sudden, in tons of trouble.
The table has turned, everybody. But keeper mana is low. Is that still doable here? Is that going to be so effective if there's no entangle, no nutrients? And that ancient is very slow.
Yeah, he's taking his time, you know. As Treebeard already said, not so hasty, young hobbits. This time he should attack the burrow, though. I feel like there was quite a bit of damage wasted on Turtle Rock. Especially attacking the barracks would not do much. Oh, Blade Master reveals himself out of the shadows. There's one entangle.
The sheep block. Love it.
Oh.
This AP is not doing anything. Can't root.
And one grunt goes down, but that's a good trade. Taking out that AP here. But oh, where there's one, there's more. Lots of APs coming.
Oi, 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 oi. You see? It's nighttime. He didn't. He didn't.
Oh, the peon. The peon. The peon. Hero peon.
But that's 3.
Oh, he's not gonna check it. Oh my god, this is so close.
Is he not? Now.
Oh, he does see it.
Okay, but it's 3 APs up.
Demolisher is coming.
Okay, but it will take some time. He's on tier 2. Shadow Hunter is a blessing.
Oh, the Blade Master looking for reinforcements. If he catches the glaive, that would be huge.
Yeah,
TP by Foggy? What?
He wants to heal
Just
up,
to
maybe?
get mana faster. Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, if he has to TP away from this all-in tier 1 mass AP and glaive push, he's done anyway.
Yeah, that's true. So he doesn't have reinforced defenses yet. Oh, the low lumber. Biting him in the back right here.
Okay, the demo and the snakes. What can they do? I am really scared of this Voodoo Lounge over there.
He's not making reinforced defense. I can't believe it. He's got the resources. So, and forgetting about it at the moment, maybe trying to buy time for more demolishers. Glaive attacking the demo. Need some peon repair as well. Foggy's upper bracket stay on a knife's edge right now.
So will he be forced into game 5 with this? Demo has to reposition more defensively. There's no new shop coming up. This seems madness to me. Trying to hold this without additional heal selves and clarities especially.
Yeah, true. Someone definitely has to send a peon south. Now that there's 2 demolishers, that's so much damage against the AP. 3 wisp repair might not even be enough.
I was about to say, Remo, what AP? He's gone in just seconds. And that fighting position here in the south is not that great for Foggy once the treants expire.
New shop is coming up now. There's still so many salves, by the way. He doesn't need the shop even at the moment. He's got like 8 salves or something.
Yeah, I guess just
another
for
AP
clarities
goes
and
down.
potions. There we go. Okay, and he's attacking the glaives without repair. Foggy is in a world of trouble. 1 lack in the lower bracket final.
But now Soin is supply blocked. Burrow fell. Still no reinforced defenses. If Soin loses here, that's why. Because of the lack of reinforced.
Glaives are doing tremendous damage at Peon's Demo and Burrow. Barely enough to repair. Foggy taps out! Just like that, I think the glaive died. And Soin in the grand final through the winner bracket. There is absolutely nobody in the community that would have guessed this. Defeating The best orc in the ELO ranking Focus, the best undead and the best player in the world in Happy, and the best Night Elf in the ELO ranking with Foggy. This is Soin's weekend. Jesus Christ. And this was 3 maps in a row by Soin.
I think this is the best Soin we have ever seen. One hell of a performance by him. He's in unbelievable shape in the winner bracket. We'll have the 1-0 lead in the best of 7 grand final, and in spectacular fashion, Soin playing out of his mind this weekend.
Yeah, throughout the week, we were quite surprised by Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. Here this weekend, we are evenly surprised that Soin is in the grand final. He has defeated Happy 2-0 before in this tournament at this weekend. And now he has a 1-0 advantage if we get the rematch. Stunned! Absolutely stunned by this performance.
Yeah, Foggy, if he wants to defend his title, it's gonna be one hell of a task. Dropping down to the lower bracket, facing his rival Happy, as so often, another best of 5 between the two of them, which are normally always amazing. I can't wait.
Woohoo! This is what we have left in store for you, everybody. The lower bracket final is a best of 5 between Happy and Foggy, and the winner bracket, the grand final, is a best of 7 Soin. One series away from the greatest accomplishment of his career, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm looking through his results. He made more money in some dream hacks, but just results-wise, he was doing very, very well in team tournaments. But when it comes to solo tournaments, that is his best achievement to date. Incredible Soin. Whew. What a lad. We, of course... Yeah. Yes? Remo, go ahead.
Kind of a disbelief, man. Soin, he's always been in the shadows. Always been in the shadows of the focuses, flies, lens. But here he's really making a statement and showing us all how good he can be. Hitman was right all along. He's always been saying Soin's one of the best players in the world. And damn, is he looking hot here.
We call him Quitman here at the W3Champions finals, Mr. Remo Demo. It is Quitman and Deathlord, the magical duo. But of course, we are very, very thankful for this entire tournament. We're very, very thankful for the performance. We are very, very thankful for your contributions to making it $3,765 at the moment. Svete with $10. Thanks for the great Sunday. Lazy Tupin with a $5. Buying a W3Champions profile picture only today, everybody. If you want the Chinese New Year lantern with a beautiful Back to Warcraft or W3Champions logo, go ahead. As I said plenty of times before, we had some negativity in the scene around the W3Champions tournament, not tournament, but the server state, and some criticism that was more or less justified. Who knows? But we have to fight negativity with positivity. The silent majority has to rise, just like Soin is rising in the tournament. Join the Discord, join the socials, tag them at W3Champions team and let them know how happy you are that this exists, that the team exists, that they still put in countless hours of keeping the status quo intact and even making things better over at the W3Champions servers, community, everything. And if you're a dev who might want to help with the project, it is all non-profit, of course. They won't hire someone to do this full-time. They would love to, but we're not there just yet. But you can still help out as a moderator, for example, or as a developer for JavaScript, .NET, jQuery, and Rust, or maybe something else. I have no idea how this technology behind it works. This is what they told us they're looking for, but maybe if you have another set of skills, you will be able to help out. Maybe just project management or socials or whatever. Just reach out if you have some spare time. Sefit and Floss will probably know what to do with your free time. And we are getting ready for the lower bracket final, where we have 2 CIS players. It will be Korea versus CIS. Will it be Soin versus Happy, the rematch, or will it be Soin versus Foggy, the rematch. We need a little break, everybody.